Today on the Hearts of Gold podcast, I get to sit down with Erica, owner of Freeze-Ums LLC, which is a freeze-dried food company. I am so excited to share with you our conversation on all things business and then what she does to give back to her community. Also, this episode is proudly sponsored by the Deming Initiative out of Chico, California. We are so excited for you to join us today on the Hearts of Gold podcast.
Just really a heart of gold.
I mean, she's tough, but she has a heart of gold.
I'm a problem solver and I have a heart of gold. Thank you, Jaymes.
See, ladies, a heart of gold.
But I know you have a heart of gold and have done many good deeds.
You've been most helpful.
Yeah, that's me. Heart of gold.
You have a heart of gold.
18 karat.
Hello and welcome to the Hearts of Gold podcast. We are so excited to be here, and I am so excited to introduce to you this week's guest, who is none other than Erica Schield. Erica is the owner of Freeze-Ums LLC, which we're going to get into that. It's a candy slash dehydrating kind of company that you guys just do so much in the community, and you're out and about, and just a lovely small business. And I can't wait to have you share more about what you do. But you're an ambassador for the Better Business Bureau. I can never say it. The Better Business Bureau for here in this region of California.
Yes.
And so you get to talk to other businesses, and you get to kind of tell them about how the Better Business Bureau can help them.
Yeah.
And then you and your husband, Josh, and your daughter, Heather, you live here in Oroville.
Yep.
And you guys have been married for how long?
So we've been married since 2015, but we've been high school sweethearts. So we got together in 2008. So
Oh my gosh.
we've got to grow and flourish together. Of course, it's been, it's just been a journey, you know what I mean? Especially
for sure.
becoming new parents.
Oh, yeah.
And new business owners and stuff like that. Like, it's been a wonderful journey, and allowing us to stay together and be together that long is very, I'm very thankful for, because, so many people don't have that.
Yeah, that's a long time. I mean,
is.
to be together and then to be married for, 11? No, almost 11 years?
Yeah, almost 11,
Oh, you guys just had the Big 10 this year then?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Well, good. I am so excited to talk more to you and your daughter, Heather. So, but I also, we were talking a little bit before, you guys go and you do stuff with the business. You go to these music festivals, like I'm going to name a few, like Aftershock, and the other one, the Titan Music Festival, which is a more localized music festival with local bands. And you also appear on 98 Rock in Sacramento. So I don't know. I'm so excited to have you here.
Thank you.
You're kind of like out there in the community, just serving and being out there. And so I'm so excited to have you on here.
Thank you. Yeah. My husband and I, when we kind of started doing the Freeze-Ums thing, we ran into what we saw was everyone needing support, but they were only getting it from the certain groups that they were kind of panning to and advertising to. And sometimes honestly, that is a good thing, because those are going to be your main source, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't get out of that, you're never going to be able to grow and see these other parts of your community that are flourishing, that are, like photography or the farmers markets, and even Titan Music Festival. That one's grown a lot, and a lot of people didn't know that. That it started out as 2 days, and now we're adding free days for kids that go to music schools and stuff like that. So it's all kind of bringing the community back to each other instead of like separating it out by whatever it is.
Yeah. And I love that. And I love how each different guest that we've had here on the podcast is part of, like, it opens up like another little pocket. I don't know if you ever played Minesweeper.
Oh my.
Do you know Minesweeper? Yes. And
yes, I love
still
that game.
don't really know how to play the game. I think if I sat down and I could YouTube it now, but so when you click on if any of you remember Minesweeper, you click on a box and then the numbers would come up, and apparently that's supposed to be like number 2, number 1. There's a mine. over here. Essentially, but the idea of it, I'm getting to my point, is when you click and it would open up a whole bunch of other spaces. And so that's what I think about when I think about the guests that have been on here, is it's like each one of you are opening up a different space. Like you're in a different pocket of the world and of the community. And it's just so lovely. I love it.
Well, and I think too, the best thing about that is we all have such different backgrounds that are pulling us and driving us to where we're going and the reasons of why we're doing it. You know? Like my big thing is I always love trying to promote the smaller businesses here in Oroville. So I do a weekly, try to keep it weekly, a weekly post where I'm like, hey, especially now with holiday season coming up, let's support these businesses. And I keep tagging all the people that I know, or I'm like, hey, you guys can tag them on there, because that's the only way we're able to grow.
It is. Know? It's very much like the, I've said this before, but like a rising tide, the rising tide lifts all boats kind of thing. But, okay, well, I want to save some of that for our deeper questions, because we have our whole list of questions here. But first I want to get to know you better, and I want our audience, the people watching, they're usually local people here in Butte County, and Northern California. And so, I mean, if you've been on in places in Sacramento, I mean, Sacramento's Northern California, so maybe you got some watchers over in Sacramento, some listeners.
I'm going to get them.
I love it. But I want to hear, this first segment is your golden beginnings. So, and everything is gold related, because we're the city of gold.
Yes.
This is Hearts of Gold podcast. Like, this is the region. Butte County was the gold rush region back in the day. And so, yeah, I mean, and we still have little golden nuggets everywhere.
Yes.
So
that's very true. That's true.
Whether they're actual or in people, right? So I know it's all the cheesy. It's just going to be cheesy like this the whole thing.
I love it.
But your golden beginnings, we want to get to know you. So how did you, tell us about you, about how did you get to Oroville? You've lived here for how long? A little bit more about you, Erica.
So I'm 34 years old. Obviously, me and my husband, we've been together since 2008.
Okay.
He is a Chico native.
Okay.
And I'm from Sacramento.
Okay. Oh, there's the connection.
Yeah, there's the
Sacramento. Yeah.
And we ended up, like I said, meeting in high school. And I always used to come up here to visit family and stuff like that. And I was like, well, let's move. He wanted to move. I wanted to move. And Oroville felt like a very good, perfect middle ground between Sacramento and the Chico area. Yeah. And I mean, it's beautiful here. Our daughter was born here. So, it was really cool. Like, we get to have that experience of having to raise her here when we got to raise in two different areas surrounding Oroville. So it's really cool.
I really love this region. I mean, yes, all of Butte County, like we're so close to our biggest city, closest city is Sacramento, I would say. I guess Redding is not quite as big as Sacramento, but
well, it depends on who you talk to.
Well, I guess that's true. But yeah, and so you said you met in high school. Were you then going to school in Sacramento and then Chico? Like, what was that crossover?
So we were both going to school in Sacramento, and at the time I was working at Round Table Pizza. So my
love me some Round Table.
Round Table, yeah. And we pretty much as we grew up, we kind of stayed in Sacramento for a little bit. My family was there, and his family's there, so it was kind of like, let's stay down there for a little bit. Yeah. But sometimes you just need a good change. And I think the time when we decided to move, I really needed that change in my life. Yeah. With everything that was going on with my life, and to just kind of say, hey, we're going here. It's going to take you a little bit to come see us. But honestly, at the end of the day, it's been great. Coming up here and getting a fresh start, it feels like, and meeting everybody in the community, it feels like I can't go grocery shopping without seeing somebody I know. And that's great. I love that.
Sometimes it can be a little bit of a curse, but at least for me, because I'm like, I just want to get some lettuce. But I mean,
When
it's
if
okay.
and if you're like me, and I know you are, so we like to. I'll sit down and I'll have like a 20-minute conversation on
I
a
know.
grocery. I'll be like, I haven't seen you since last week. How's
Yes.
it been? You know.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah. And if I have my daughter with me too, then she's telling everybody, she's
Right.
hey, let's go. We're doing this later today. So.
And they're such great, the kids are always such great buffers, I feel like, when they're not running around. And I mean, my kids are older now, but I remember like, no, stay over here, like hand on the cart. Like there was one point I'm remembering I was shopping with the 3 kids and they all I was like, everyone hand on the cart. And so they were at one point just like, there was a kid here and a kid here and a kid in the front. And they were just walking down, just looking miserable. And I was like, that's right. We are getting this grocery shopping done.
See, I luck out. Mine's 3, so I'm like, do you want to help me push the shopping cart? You're going front, and then she'll help me, and so now I got to do the like little waddle around her. So I'm like pushing the shopping
space.
cart. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. And how old's Heather?
3.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
So, and she is a very crucial part of our business.
Yeah. Okay.
So she helps us with stickers.
Oh. Tell me more.
Yeah. So we all kind of. We started out as a family business. Granted, while she was still very young, we were a business.
I mean, 3 is so grown.
Yeah, and she's still growing. But when we started really pushing for everything and doing like vendor events, like the concerts in the park here in town, she was like 6 months old.
Wow.
And so everybody was like, are you guys vendors with this little baby? And
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, no. And she was loving it because, she got to see a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And it was very good interactions because a lot of them, like concerts in the park, always has that little activity section.
Oh, okay.
And so I could take her over there and we kind of play around.
Yeah.
Throw on the little beanbag thing. So it was really fun to be able to include her.
Yes.
And now watch out because if you come to a vendor, she's going to say, money, please. That's her.
Money, please.
Yeah, money, please. So she'll do that. And then at home, she's our stickers.
Oh,
so she'll
I
help
love
us
that.
put all the stickers on. She's getting a little bit better. So if you ever see one that's a little bit off, but that gives it personality. And that's how you know it's family ran.
Yes. And just, that makes that is so lovely to think about. Like and I don't know if I know we're kind of off track on the thing, but this is how conversations go. Okay. But I don't know if James has pulled up the website yet, but when people go and they can go to order, I don't know. So if you're saying if you get a little sticker that's a little bit off, then maybe Heather put that together.
Yep, she'll be the one that
so
put one
fun.
on there. And if you guys like, one of our candies is actually named Dottie's, and that's
Dottie's.
after her. Yeah, so it's a birthstone. It's for her birthstone, but we were like, okay, well, we're gonna name them Dottie's.
Oh, cute.
And we were calling her Dot for the longest time.
Dot?
Yeah, and so we
have
were
a
like,
dog named
Dottie's.
Dot.
See, so Dottie's it was born, and so that is her candy, her own little brand, if you will, of candy that she can go around saying, "This is mine."
Oh
This
my
is mine."
gosh. That's so cool. I mean, and she's only 3. Gosh, when she's 10 and 12, she's going to have a whole line, I'm sure, just for her.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
Of course.
We've kind of gone a little bit. We usually have like the yellow brick road. So kind of how you came to Oroville. And we've kind of, I think, combined those 2 questions. So I wanted to move on to the hidden gem. And so the hidden gem is kind of something local here, because you've been in Oroville now from Sacramento. How long have you lived in this area? Did I already ask you that? I'm so sorry if I did.
No, it's really okay. About 4 years now, because it was a year before Heather. So about 4 years.
Okay.
Now.
And I always love asking people who may not have grown up here, like what is their favorite hidden gem? Because there's a bit of an outside perspective. Which also I recognize the question is a hidden gem, so you may not want to share completely. You can share, round about it.
So I'm actually, my hidden gem is, well, I should say ours, because it's my husband's and I's, would be TLC.
TLC.
The olive oil company, who's actually locally here in Oroville. Yes,
okay.
They're wonderful. And they're actually somebody that we purchase for our tomato soups and stuff like that to roast them all.
Really?
And you can go, when we talked to her last time, it was during raining season, so I don't know if anything's changed now.
Okay.
Because we're getting back into it. But she does tours of the olive farm, and you can go and see all the olive trees.
What?
and I don't want to give anything away too much, but there's dinosaurs there. So
There's dinosaurs
there
at this olive farm?
Yes.
What?
Yes, and it's really cool. You would love it. Like we went to go pick some up with Heather, and she'd seen them, and she's like, and they're big. Like I'm telling you, they're huge. And she's seen one popping above a bush, and she was like, "It's a dinosaur." And we were like, "Yeah, it's a dinosaur." So it's really
That's
cool.
so cool.
And
So TLC, I don't know if James is able to. Did you pull it up? Oh my gosh, yeah. So okay, that's super. I don't even know. I've lived here most of 99% of my life, and I don't know of this company.
You will love it. And I swear I will buy it by the jug. Like we literally get it by the jug and have it there because not only do we use it for our business, but we use it in our personal life. So if I'm doing like baked potatoes, that's going on my baked potatoes. You know what I mean? So it's like anything that I can use their oil for, their olive oil for, I'm using it.
You're using it.
Yeah. And she's so sweet. When you go in there to ask her about anything. And I do believe last time I was in Wagon Wheel.
Okay.
They have some
do
in
they have
Wagon
some?
Wheel right there by the meat counter in the deli section, right that little spot. You can grab some.
Good to know. See, I love that. A hidden gem that is food related is definitely one that that we can talk about.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And then dinosaurs. I mean, if you have, my 10-year-old might even.
You can't go. You can't go wrong with that.
With
yeah,
dinosaurs.
and there's. I'm telling you, they're so huge that even when I seen them, I'm like, wait, where did you? Did someone did they build them here?
Yeah.
Like what happened? And so I don't want to give it away. I'll let her do that.
Okay.
But no, it's really fun. I do highly suggest going and trying to like get a tour when you can with her. And trying out the olive oil because it is definitely a hidden gem.
Okay, I love that. Ooh, put that on my list. All right. Well, I wanted to talk about kind of your business nugget. I mean, we talked a little bit about your business already, but this business nugget portion is kind of like your elevator pitch, kind of a quick summary of what you do in your business, and maybe share a little bit about how you get out in the community.
Okay. So our business is featured and specializing in freeze drying. So there are two different types of like being shelf stable food. So you can do dehydration, which is at very high temperature, or you can do freeze drying. And that's why if you've tried like the dehydrated chips, they're really hard. And then the freeze dry ones, like you bite into and it's melting into your mouth.
Oh, interesting.
One's burning off the water and like all that content, where ours is actually like freezing it and like sucking it out.
Interesting.
And like dropping it to literally get the water molecules out of all the food content. So it's really hard to do like watermelon and stuff because there's so much water in it.
How much would be left?
See, it's so like when you think of it in that sense, you're like, oh, watermelon would be great, right?
Yeah.
No, you're gonna cut a slice and it's gonna go really small. To where like even we do coffee and we fill the whole trays up, and you get a dust. It's literally like a dust. It's really cool to do.
Speak of which, this is actually a great time to when you came in today, Erica brought some samples for me and James to take home, and I was like, wait, what? Because you had before, and I don't know. So again, this episode is not sponsored by Erin Lackey Photography this time, but So we do this thing called Pooch Playoffs where we give back to the animals. We help raise funds for the local animal shelter. And you donated, this was a couple years ago, you donated to our swag bags candy. And so when I was thinking Freeze-Ums, I was just thinking candy. And so you brought in these two things, which I'm going to pull up. And it is... I was like blown away by the packaging. For one, well, let me show the coffee first, because the coffee... This is what you were saying. This is so tell me about this, because this is Freeze-Ums coffee. So this is instant coffee. It's going to be 2 grams of instant coffee that is
cold brewed, and so it's going to be a little bit
Okay.
stronger than what you get in like a coffee pot or anything like that.
Okay.
But what you can do is, instead of it being like the instant coffee you get at the stores where it's only warm water, you can put these ones in warm or cold water.
Okay.
And shake them up, and then you're off
And
to
then
the
do
egg. Yeah, and you can add cream to sugar to those just the same as well.
Okay, this is fascinating. And you said, and I thought this was very cool too. You said that you get these coffee beans from somewhere local.
Yes. So we have to get them off like a regular shelf, but yes, it all is locally sourced.
Okay.
So we try to keep it as locally sourced as possible, as
Yeah.
well as the fruits and stuff that we do. A lot of the fruits and stuff during farmer market when we have a lot of the produce. Every produce comes from one of the farms at least.
I love that.
And really with the coffee, it's perfect for on the go.
Yeah.
Before I did freeze drying, I was a dialysis tech.
Oh
And-
my gosh. See, this could have been part of your golden beginnings.
So we're always like
Yeah.
running and going crazy. And my husband, before, he was a traffic controller. So they same thing, working crazy hours.
Yeah.
You're not always going to have time to go get coffee or anything like that.
Correct.
And you can't have somebody be like, hey, bring me a Red Bull or bring me a coffee.
Yeah.
Because,
You're needed.
You're
and like,
needed.
yeah.
But you can do that one, go to the little water cooler, hit
Yeah.
the hot water one, boom, shake it
And
up.
just put it in there.
Yeah, the nurses love these things.
That's
because
so
they
cool.
can,
And it's cold brew, like
Yeah,
you said.
cold brew,
so, oh, that's so cool. Okay, this next one, I just was like, wait, what is this? This looks like, okay, it's dehydrated. It's tomato
Freeze-
soup.
yeah,
freeze dried. My gosh,
You're
see, you
okay.
have to correct me.
You're
multiple
okay.
times.
You're okay.
Because I'm probably one of the many people watching who didn't know the difference. So
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
freeze dried tomato soup. Tell me about this. This packaging.
So
This is so cool.
the packaging is actually a mastermind of my husband Josh and his sister Patience. They spent so long nailing that down.
Yeah.
And it honestly came out beautiful.
I love
Every
this.
time we bring it out and show people, we get so many compliments about it.
Yes.
But about the
I'm reading
soup
the back.
itself,
Yeah.
So these are single serve packets. Perfect for backpacking, same thing on the go, van lifing if you're into that.
Oh,
Festivals, if you
okay.
go to like camping festivals and you don't
Okay.
have enough room in your thing,
Yeah.
in your car.
Yeah.
But you can use water or milk to make it, warm it up.
Ooh, like it's more creamy.
More creamy, and just dump it in there and stir it together. And the cool thing about this is it's same thing, kind of like canned soup, right? You can add, or we always say start with a little, because you can't ever take away, right?
Right.
So go a little bit and get to the consistency you want.
Okay.
Yeah, and so
I can't bring it back to you and be like, can you freeze dry this a little more for me? I put too much water
It
in
might take a couple of days, but I could definitely try it for you.
I love that.
And
This is
then
so cool.
the soup is good for about 25 years. So
Wow.
Yeah, so it's in that cool category of being shelf stable, but you're
Yeah.
able to carry it. Same thing
Yeah.
with the coffee. So
This is so amazing.
We were selling emergency kits during hiking season a couple months ago.
Yes. Oh.
And it came with a
Set these
waterproof,
right here.
yeah, of course, a waterproof kit as well. So we put these in there, had a waterproof kit, because who knows, you'll probably get stuck out somewhere and you're like, I gotta go trudge, get rained on, whatever. You don't want this to have water in it because it'll activate it,
Right.
essentially activate it.
Right.
But yeah, it's just kind of on the go. And all of our tomatoes and stuff like that we get for everything, same thing. We try to keep it as locally sourced as possible.
That's
if not, then
awesome.
we reach out to like Wagon Wheel and stuff like that and say, hey, can you guys get us some tomatoes?
Yeah.
And we're on it and rolling. So
And tomatoes, I mean, here I feel like are, I don't know, in this region. I'll tell you a story real quick about, we lived in Seattle for a hot minute. We were there and we got to go and tour this farm. And it was super great. And so we were walking through, and then there was this giant greenhouse, and they were like, they were very, very like secretive about this greenhouse. And I was like, I mean, it is like Seattle, it is Washington. Like, I don't know what's in this greenhouse.
that's what I was going to say. I was like,
And so we walked by, and then I got a little peek in, and it was tomatoes.
oh, okay. I was like, wait.
They were growing tomatoes, and we asked, we were like, so what's with the tomatoes? They're like, oh, these are our babies. Like, we don't, we don't go in there. We don't let people touch them because they take such good care of them because I guess they're like precious. And I'm like, dude, we are handing away buckets of these things at church every week. Like people show up.
And you know what? The crazy thing is though, is we try to grow some and they are very like temperamental. I didn't water it. I swear, I went for a couple like for Aftershock. We went and I come back. I'm like, my tomatoes were really perfectly red on the top, and I was like, yes. And I started picking them, and the whole bottom of them was like a weird green, like soft. And I went to one of my vendor friends, and I was like, hey, what the heck's going on? And she goes, you didn't water it, huh, when you were gone? And I go, oh no, I didn't. She was like, so it was sucking all the nutrients from the bottom to make the top look good. I go, oh my gosh. Well, now I know.
I know.
So but we'll try again next season.
This region, though, I feel like tomatoes sometimes. I mean, and I don't have a green thumb, but like there's plenty of people that are like, they're weeds and they're trying to like give them away. So I love that you did tomato
soup. If you ever see those, let me know.
Okay, noted. I'll take your tomatoes.
Take them up. Yeah.
Did you hear that? She'll take the tomatoes.
I will take them.
She'll freeze dry them, and then
I'll save it because
turn them into soup.
One of the big things that we like to kind of focus on with the fruit and everything like that, and the food is food waste.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, tell me.
Especially right now, you know, there's a lot of things that people are just like throwing away and stuff like that, which isn't any fault of our own, right? Because sometimes life happens.
Yeah.
We don't know the food chain and how it was handled, right? So it could have went here, but by the time you bought it at the store, it's probably a little bit iffy. You might not buy it, but it's still edible.
Okay.
Right? And so we've worked with Wagon Wheel where we've been taking some of their like bananas and stuff like that. And then we will freeze dry them and then they're still good because it's pretty much like suspended in time almost, right?
Right.
And then we can just pass those out. And it's becoming a way to cut down on food waste and how it's going, but also too, if it's tomatoes and stuff like that, and it can be turned into soup. The soup, we love calling it soup, but it can be many of things. People use it as
sauce, right?
I have a friend who uses that as her ravioli sauce. I have another one who uses that as her pizza sauce. So it's like it's all dependent on how you make it. But where we're getting it from and trying to cut down on certain things is another thing of how we're wanting to help the community because it will. Sometimes it just goes into a trash can. Yeah. We will never know, you know? Yeah. So it's just at the end of the day, what else can we do to help the community that also will prolong it? Yes. Oh my gosh. I got goosebumps. I love that so much. Oh man, this podcast isn't long enough because I'm like, we could go into a whole thing about food waste too. So maybe I give you another one, right? So, Brian, which you know, yes. So we were talking about it, and there was this maybe a year ago or so where we were handing these out to homeless people here in town, and I had a gentleman start crying at us, and he was saying, "You don't understand how much it means to me because it doesn't smell." And I took him and I said, what does that mean? What does that mean? Yeah. And he said, if I'm going somewhere and say he got enough money to get Taco Bell, Burger King, whatever it is, and it smells, he's having to pass all these other people who don't have food who may or may not take it from him. So if he gets this and he goes, I can just go back to my thing, they're going to see boiling water. You know what I mean? And he goes, next thing I know, I can just... eat it really fast. And I never thought about it like that. You know what I mean? And so now that brings something else where I'm like, all right, well, okay, so now let's do buy a soup, give a soup. So if you buy a soup, we're giving a soup. Wait, from your website? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we have. If you buy one of these, then you will give one. Yep, and coffee as well. Oh and I haven't announced it yet, so you guys are the first ones to do that. I just got done doing the flyers. Okay. Yay! Well, great. Well, when this comes out, then it's going to be perfect timing. Yep, it'll be perfect timing. So I love that. Oh my gosh, Erica, that is like so what this whole deal, Hearts of Gold, is about. So, oh my gosh, thank you. Of course. This is so cool. So I know we can. I could talk to you all day. Don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. He's not going to
be mad. No, I love it. Well, I want to go, staying kind of in that same vein, go a little bit deeper. And so this section is called Mining of the Heart. And so I want to go and ask you kind of like, what got you into this work? What gets you up in the morning? Like what's motivating you to keep, freeze drying all of the goods?
Really healthy options. A lot of the healthy options, not saying that they're all bad or anything like that, because they're not. There's really good healthy options, but they still don't have something that tastes like home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you can go
home cooking.
Yeah, and it especially with like soups and stuff like that, we all have kind of where we wanted to know, like, tomato soup is so simple to make. Why does it have all this other stuff in it? You know what I mean? And that could be 1,000 things. It could be the tomatoes were just a little bit off this season.
They were green on the bottom, or no?
Yeah, green on the bottom. Or, the tomatoes' redness was just a little bit off. So the soup wasn't going to be the same red as it was like 3 batches ago. So then these other ones are going to add like red dye or whatever.
Yeah.
We don't want that. We want to focus on the benefits of whatever we're putting in there, whether it be the vegetables, the fruit, whatever.
Yeah.
But also showing that this is how it is in home cooking, right? Like, your soups are always going to have like maybe a little bit different color because, again, your seasons have changed. The way growth of these fruits, these vegetables, whatever, has changed.
Yeah.
And the other thing is keeping it to where it's not overloaded in salt. So a lot of preserved foods that are like shelf stable and stuff like that, ton of salt.
Well, because salt is a preservative,
right? And so with freeze drying, we can season it less and not have as much salt in it, or we can put no salt in it and it still be able to preserve itself because of the process of which we're doing it. But yeah, that's really kind of what it was. It was all health. And it was something that we were doing personally for ourselves. And one of the big trends that popped up for freeze drying and that made freeze drying so well known was candy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. They were like freeze drying everything. It makes me think of like the deep frying everything.
Yes.
Like, we're deep frying ice cream. We're deep frying donuts. We're deep frying these things.
I remember as a kid when the deep fried Twinkie came out.
Yes.
And I was at the fair and I was like, I'm getting one of those. Yes. And then every year after that, it's like, this is a staple. This is what I need. Like, deep fried Twinkies.
Yeah.
But
it starts with the sweets, right? And then
and honestly, the sweets is what made us a staple within the community and helped us get to where we're going now because candy was big at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like you said, when I showed you these, a lot of people didn't know we were doing tomato soups and coffee because if we would post those, people would be like, nobody cares about that. Where's the candy?
Yes,
you know what I mean?
right.
So we were like, okay, let's kind of like focus on the candy for a little bit.
Right.
But that's not where our hearts were, and that's not what we were set on doing. We wanted to provide healthy snacks that were good. There was nothing added to it outside of like just seasoning. And even with like our fruits and stuff like that, the only thing we do to the fruits, we wash it, cut it, and that's it. And that's it. So, we want to keep everything to where we're not adding anything to it. We're letting it showcase itself.
Yes. Oh, I that is just so cool. I don't know. I don't know, even, and again, this is a larger conversation, but even like us as a society anymore, and just with our food, like it's a lot of different things that go into it. And a lot of us don't really even know how to cook anymore, prepare food. And so the fact that you guys have this that's somewhat already prepared and all we have to do is like, I mean, in a fresh and, well, like in a way that's preserved that we can just
make it.
Yeah. And add our own our own salt.
And the thing that's crazy too is that a lot of people will look over on our ingredients list and they say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys only have like 7 ingredients. I'm like, yeah, because that's what tomato soup is. You know what I mean? You can add all this stuff to it. Yeah. But the base and the heart of what tomato soup isn't all of this other stuff. You know what I mean? It's tomatoes.
It's tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Like, that's it. So it's like, once I see anything tomatoes and like past seasoning, I'm like,
yes.
I put it back. You know.
So are you going to learn how to freeze dry grilled cheese sandwiches? That's what I want to know next, because that, I think, combined with this would be.
So I love that idea because I just don't know how. I think the bread would turn into like croutons,
I know,
almost
I'm
like
how would you
breadcrumbs.
rehydrate bread?
And I think,
don't know.
I think the only thing I'd be worried about is the cheese because I'm a cheese fanatic.
Same.
Yeah. Did you know In-N-Out has a grilled cheese?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
You have to request it on their secret menu.
I always like throw that out when people say grilled cheeses because not many people do. So grilled cheeses out there, people, In-N-Out. But yeah, perfect. There's another company, small business, here in town that when we make our soup, I have her make me sourdough, so I can do sourdough grilled cheeses.
There you go.
And so literally every time I'm like trying to team up with somebody.
That's awesome. See, and that's how it's done. Like I love that. Oh, I cannot wait to try this soup.
Oh yeah, let me know how you guys like it.
And now is the time in our conversation where we take a break to hear a word from our sponsors. This week's episode of the Hearts of Gold podcast is proudly sponsored by the Deming Initiative, helping leaders and organizations shine their brightest right here in Northern California. At the Deming Initiative, growth begins with people. Based in Chico, California, they specialize in organizational development, leadership training, conflict resolution, and mediation services, helping businesses, nonprofits, and community groups thrive. With more than 30 years of experience in leadership and organizational development, and as a 21-year veteran of the U.S. Army and U.S. Marines, owner Brian E. Deming brings unmatched dedication, discipline, and heart to every partnership. Whether you're strengthening your team, resolving conflict, or preparing your next generation of leaders, the Deming Initiative is here to help you build clarity, trust, and success. Visit thedeminginitiative.com to learn more. The Deming Initiative, building leaders, resolving conflict, strengthening communities. And we're back. And now is the time where we like to go into this next segment. Don't get nervous. It can be, we can go as deep as you want. So this is the Fool's Gold segment. And really, what I like to ask our guests is, do you have any lessons or any challenges that you've overcome or anything that you'd want to share, business related, life related, something that might inspire someone else, make them feel like they're not alone?
Yeah. Okay. So I guess the one thing being a business owner and new parents is my piece of advice would be give yourselves grace. I know that sounds kind of silly, but it's going to feel overwhelming because you're in the mix of doing your business where no matter whatever point it's at, right? You could be just starting, you could be at the peak, you could be stressing out because whatever. It's always going to be an uphill battle in business and it, not in a bad way, but you're always going to have to find something else to overcome, right? To get to your next step in business. Yeah. But to remember that your family is more important. And so when you're getting overwhelmed, I mean, there was like the last 2 years where we really haven't done anything on the weekends because I was just booking and doing all these events. Yeah. And now I feel bad because I'm like, those were the only days off we really had together, you know? Yeah. And so it does become one of those things where you need to step back sometimes and give yourself that grace to do so and not feel so bad, right? Because at the end of it, if you don't do that, it's going to be... It's going to explode into something else and you might lose out on these other moments. You might, miss something or whatever it may be. Yeah. But just make sure that you still have time for your family, even if you're doing events or trying to post or doing stuff like that. Yeah. Make sure you have that extra little bit of time to do something with your family. Yeah. On the weekends because you see them after work and stuff like that, but let's go for a walk on the dam or, you know what I mean? Like I was missing doing that. And that was something we started doing when she first started walking. And now I'm like, dang, we haven't done a walk in like a year and a half. Right. So I'm like, well, and come back to that.
Yeah. Well, it's an actual, I mean, there is something to be said about like getting something off the ground. There is like that grind, right? Like that, the rise and grind.
Yeah.
Coffee. To get something launched, there's a certain amount of, I mean, even just with this podcast.
Oh,
like,
100%.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like getting it and doing the thing and getting it out into the world. But then there is, once you have a little bit of momentum, there is that.
Like take a break.
Yeah.
Breathe it in like you've made it type thing. And that's kind of where.
Or gratitude even of like, hey, look how far we've come.
100%.
Right now. And then I have a mentor for photography business, and she always says, new level, new devil.
Very true.
It's like new level in business, new devil. So
well, tell her I'm going to steal that because that's awesome. And I've never heard it. And I do. It's 100% that. And going into what we were kind of talking about earlier, about the algorithm thing, right? Is that a lot of people don't understand that when you're starting this new business or even starting an existing business page, like your business has been established, but you're just switching into Instagram or something like that.
Yes. Oh, we were before when the cameras were off. We were talking about social media.
Sorry.
And no, that's good because I wanted. So that's the algorithm, right? Talking about TikTok, Instagram, all of that stuff. But you were saying that getting something.
Yeah, and each platform has. They're all going to be kind of similar, but each of them are a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, Facebook wants you to kind of like be super interactive. And just be like, do, and post all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And learning each of those to grow your business is another level, right? Because now you got comfortable with Facebook, but everybody's using Instagram now. So now you're trying to switch over to Instagram, figure out their algorithm, whatever it is, to get more audience to you. So
and you do a lot of online sales. So like having that presence online is super important for you.
Super important. But honestly, I can say kind of another lesson is business cards.
Ah, yes.
Business cards. Okay.
Business cards.
It's not that I don't like them. Hear me out. It's not that we don't like them.
Okay.
But the problem is we have them on our table at any given event, whether it be focused on kids, whether it's focused on adults.
Yeah.
Like more than 70% of those cards end up on the ground somewhere. And
so you're saying maybe I'll let you finish. Yeah.
Yeah. And so one of my lessons, because I was devastated. I was like, you guys
have your business card just be like, what?
Yeah. And I'd be like, you guys asked for this business card. Why is it on the ground?
Yeah,
and then
I paid money for this.
Yeah. And I'd go around the event trying to pick up all my business cards, not to reuse them, but because I was like, well, let me see how many people are wasting on every event. Right. And literally it would be like 50 of my business cards or our business cards are all whatever. So
interesting.
Josh and I came up with the idea to QR code it. So every one of our packages has a QR code on it that you scan, and that is our business card. You already have our package in your hand. You're already looking at it. You know what I mean? You're going to toss that just the same like you tossed the business card at the end of the day.
Yes.
And it's going to go into your stack of business cards in your purse, in your wallet, wherever you might have them. That QR code is already there, and you're not having to sit there and fight. www.freeze-ums.com.
Yes.
Nope. You scan that, it takes you right there. It's right on your front page. You don't have to work for it. We just kind of made it simple.
I love that. That's a really good nugget because it's true. And I mean, I've been guilty of like, oh, sure, I'll take a business card just to make the person happy.
Yeah, see?
And I'm like, okay. But then I don't look at it again.
She threw my business card on the ground. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
But I will throw, I don't know, should I keep this packaging? It's okay.
You could. And honestly, I've had, you're so funny too, because I remember when we first met at Feather Falls doing the meet.
Yes, we met at a chamber event.
Yeah, at the Chamber of Commerce event. I remember you handing me your business card, and I was like, oh my God, this is a cool girl. I literally still have your business card because of your like out of the box like thing.
Yes,
I love that thing.
So I don't do it's not a business card. It's like kind of a it's a like a statement piece. I don't know. So it won't like fit in your purse. I mean, unless you fold it, which you may not want to fold it, but they're pretty like, I want people to go, oh, what is this?
Yeah. Well, look, if I saw that and I was walking into like Pause or something, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, what is that? Is that their little advertisement? I'd be like, oh wait, no, that's for Erin. Oh, that's so cool. You know what I mean?
I'm so glad. That makes yay, it did what it was supposed to do. But kind of similar. So yeah, like the QR code is much more, it makes more sense.
Well, and the other thing is too, is a lot of people don't realize is that we're in this weird, I say weird, but we're kind of in a weird change from fully switching over into digital. Mm-hmm. And that's everything. That means your paperwork. That means your contact list.
Yes.
This is literally becoming the digital age.
Yeah.
And that includes your business cards.
Yeah.
So I have one, I can't remember the actual name of it on my phone, but same thing. We can tap our phones together. Like I was going to.
Yes. Oh, I've seen those.
And it pops up my business on your thing and it saves all my contact on this app. So I have all these business people that I've met and I'm like, oh, here, let's just.
Yeah. Just do
phones.
it that way.
Oh, boom. And we're off to the races.
Right.
And it makes it very convenient because at the end of the day, we're busy folks.
Right.
You know
exactly.
what I mean? I'm like, oh, I got to go. Whoa, wait, your business card. And instead of, again, digging into something,
Yes.
I'm like, here, just touch the back of your phone to mine.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
And
which if you have an online presence anyway, like if I could just Google you and then like, oh, there's Freeze-Ums. Like I could find, which you already have an online presence. So I love that. So, oh yeah, very cool. I love the lessons and kind of the nugget that you shared. Okay. We are moving into the Gold Rush round. Oh no. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Gold Rush round. So this segment, I'm going to read you off some just rapid fire questions.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to say best blank. And then you first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
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 And then, I mean, I'm not supposed to, it's supposed to be rapid fire. Be nervous. or be nervous. I don't know if there's some of them are controversial. Like, there's one on here. Like, anyway, I'll bring it up. I said controversial, and now your interest is piqued. But I don't know. There's some. We are.
This whole podcast is controversial, and you just don't know it yet. So you know what I mean.
Love it.
Just cut that right
Just
there
do that.
from
Just
you.
cut it.
Yeah, from you saying controversial, then that, and be like, "This
Controversial.
is the upcoming episode," and then nobody's gonna know what they were talking
Controversial.
about. Yeah,
hot topic. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Gold Rush round. Here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I hope so.
Oh wait, I don't. So those are my squiggly notes.
We're getting ready. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm so nervous.
Best tacos.
Oh, Taco Bell.
Hey, okay. I love, dude.
Soft
I love
tacos.
some-
Yeah, soft
I
tacos.
love me some Taco Bell. Best burger.
I don't eat meat like that. I'm a vegetarian, so
You are. Oh
yeah.
my gosh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian. So
Do you do like black bean burgers or do you do
yeah,
like
I do black
any
bean.
sort-
Yeah,
okay.
black bean burgers. The Union normally has a really good veggie burger
Oh,
once in a
okay.
while. I want to say. I think that's
Okay.
where it was when I went. But yeah,
Okay.
so I get like black bean or mushroom burgers sometimes.
Okay. Oh, I love a good like portobello burger.
Yeah, I've been a vegetarian my entire life. So.
Oh my gosh. See, I didn't see it. And I always learn things like in this segment.
But
So.
I cook meat though. My husband is a meat eater.
Okay.
So is Heather, which is so funny because she's like, "You don't eat meat, Mom."
Oh my gosh. And then you're the vegetarian.
It's a texture thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I love it. Okay. Best. Ooh. I'm gonna say best local event.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Best
You've been to a
local
lot of
event.
events.
That's why I was kind of thinking. Are we talking like strictly Oroville or
Just best.
Oroville?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be or Butte County.
Okay, so
it can be just best
specifically
event, yeah.
Oroville. I'll say Recovery on the River.
Recovery on the river. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
I think this is the second annual one they had this year.
Okay.
And it's all about promoting recovery.
Okay.
And they have music. They have a bunch of vendors. It's always really fun. And they pretty much take all of Riverbend.
Writing it down.
Yeah, definitely look into that because
Okay.
I think you would like it.
Well, I'm going to give you a second one because you serve what I mean. This is like a regional Butte County podcast, but it doesn't have to be just in Butte County. So
Okay, so then my other one is going to be Titan Festival, and I'm going to say I'm a little bit biased on that one.
Tell me about this. I know this is supposed to be rapid fire, but just we're going to pause and go to tell me about this Titan Festival, because I know nothing when it comes to music festivals.
Do you want to go to the music festival with us?
I mean,
come on, yeah, you do.
know.
The look in your face. You say
okay.
yes. Ooh,
Now-
sorry.
Sorry. Now let me be clear. We did have a band in high school. I was the drummer.
I remember you telling me, this is why I'm asking you. You got to come with me.
So it's not
he's
entirely so I don't know any of like the local, I'm not in the music scene anymore, but we went to a lot of indie bands and like they were in churches and like weird houses.
That's what most of them are, though. That's most of them are, though. Yeah.
So, but tell me about this Titan Festival.
So Titan Music Festival is hosted by a band called Titan, and Ryan Brown is, I guess, he is the main honcho of it all.
Okay.
But his whole goal was to help promote local bands and to get them into a festival on their resume. Because getting into Aftershock, so Aftershock's more...
Aftershock is another festival down in
Sacramento
area. Okay.
But they're really big. They've grown. They've been around since like 2012.
Okay.
So it's kind of, they've already been established.
Okay.
Titan Music Festival, they've been going for, I think, 3 years now.
Wow. Okay.
And we just up to 3 days. The first day now is all paid for. It's free. It's for the kids. And it's with the Institute of Rock.
Okay. Institute of Rock. What time of year is that?
Normally in the August.
Okay. So we just came out of it.
Yep, we just came out of it. But their whole goal is to pretty much help these bands get onto a festival in hopes that they can go play bigger festivals like Aftershock and that stuff.
Very cool. So kind of giving them an entry, giving them a taste, and getting them kind of making them legit, so that these other festivals will say, "Hey, yeah, come here."
And the coolest thing about it is they build the stages all themselves, so it's all like it's a team effort. You know what I mean?
That's
and then
so
we do
cool.
custom labels for each band that plays.
Oh my
so they can
gosh.
get their own logos, and technically they can get their own merch if they don't have it, and then they can have something that's like their own souvenir, kind of like.
Oh
those
yeah.
ones,
Like okay. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I know. I was like, when are we going to talk this? I wanted to ask you about that. Maybe we can talk more at the end, but
okay, yeah.
I just like, that is so cool. Okay. So that's why I asked like best local event, because I gave you two answers for that one. Okay. Now the rest are rapid fire.
Promise.
Okay. We're going to do it. Best coffee.
Oh, mine? Can I say that?
yes.
Okay.
I'm like best coffee. Okay. Best music venue.
Oh, whoa. I'd say the Naked Lounge.
Naked Lounge?
Yeah, Naked Lounge.
Okay. Naked Lounge is it naked?
No.
Okay. Tell me about the
Oh,
Naked
okay.
Lounge.
I was gonna say.
I don't know if because the first time I heard the Naked Lounge, I went, "Oh, what? We have something like that in here?" Tell me.
So pretty much it kind of loops right back into the local music thing. So they're one of the few out here in the Butte County area that will play metal music.
Okay.
And like we'll support them and all that stuff.
Okay.
But it's great. It's literally, if you ever have a chance to go see a show over there, I definitely would.
And it's where?
Chico.
In Chico. Okay. Naked Lounge in Chico. All right. Okay. We're moving on. Best mural.
Oh, whoa.
Notice any murals in Butte County?
I do, but I can't think of like the exact street for some reason.
What does it look like? How does it make you feel? It's okay if you don't.
So there is oh my god, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna bug the heck out of me now because I want you to see it.
Yeah.
So when we edit this, I'll send. But it's out in Chico, and I actually watched it get done.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we were vendors there, and they were doing like a bunch of graffiti artists were coming.
Oh,
and they did
that's
the whole
so
wall
cool.
together.
Okay.
But you can tell like it's the same idea, just different art styles that blends together.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's really cool. I'll have
Okay.
to send it to you.
Okay.
But yeah, dang.
Okay, I know that one. It was kind of a tricky because if you don't know like the names, but Yeah.
I gotta
no,
get back
it's
into Pokemon Go because they tell me all the mural names. Like
Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Hey, our family is still really big Pokemon goers. Serious. Pokemon goers. Did I say that? Is that a word? Pokemon
It is now.
Go players. Pokemoners.
Pokemoners.
Pokemoner goers. James is shaking his head. I don't play it anymore, clearly.
Sidetrack, my favorite Pokemon store is Super Duper down here in downtown.
Super trading cards.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, they're great. Yes.
So-
yes, my kids are super into Magic and Pokemon and all of the things. So
Oh yeah, they're great. We always team up with them too. So
yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is so great. Okay, now this was the controversial one I was talking about. Best grocery store.
I mean, I would say grocery outlet.
Okay. All right. Hey, locally owned.
Yeah, locally owned. Everybody's really sweet in there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just ask a question?
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
So they give out stickers, everybody, to the kids every time that they come to the register. Like my daughter, who's 3.
Oh, grocery outlet does?
Grocery outlet does.
Oh my gosh, I've never gotten a stick. Oh, I guess I'm not.
I know. That's what I told him too. And then I was like, dang. So can I take 2? One for her, one for me.
Yeah.
But I've been donating them stickers.
Oh.
Like the little sticker pack. So if anybody sees stickers, please give them to Grocery Outlet if you can. It just makes a little bit of an experience for them while they're in there. But it's really fun. You don't have to. It's just, yeah.
I did not know that. See, look at you going out and giving things to.
I had no idea either. And I asked one of the cashiers and they go, oh no, we buy them. I go, oh, stop it. You guys work here. Let's go get you some stickers. So I take them stickers every once in a while.
We're in grocery outlet like once a week. So at least.
Yeah.
I usually have to go back for other things.
I
love that.
Too, yeah.
Okay. Best. Sorry, this is supposed to be rapid fire, and I'm like, I can't read it. Best Mexican food.
Oh gosh.
I mean, you already said Taco Bell.
I was probably going to lean back into. I was going to say I was probably going to lean back into Taco Bell because that's just the type of person I am. I'm a Taco Bell fiend.
I love it. I love
Taco Bell.
A good cheesy bean and rice burrito. I am all about that.
So me being the vegetarian, get a bean and cheese burrito with added nacho cheese.
Oh, is that different than the cheesy bean and rice?
Yeah, so there's
no rice?
There's just no rice in it.
Oh,
and then it's just bean, cheese, nacho cheese. And you can add the red sauce in there, but I normally take it out because then it makes it like a little bit watery.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try that next time I go.
You should.
Well, there we go.
Tell me how you like it.
And then best customer service.
Oh my gosh. This is okay. Now you're making that's hard for me. Dollar General. Oh, me. Yeah,
Yes,
that's not
you too.
fair.
And Dollar General.
I
We'll
feel
take
like
a Dollar
that one's not fair. Myself, yes, no.
Yes.
No, I will say the Dollar General up in Kelly Ridge.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That one's next to
Lakeside Market.
That's right.
Mhm.
Okay, I was
and
just
I will
there the
say
other
shout
day.
out to the store managers. Y'all know who you are. They treat me and my our whole family, but specifically my 3-year-old, amazing.
Aw.
Like they make her feel like she's part of the employees to the point that my daughter tells people she works at Dollar General.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
anytime I need anything or I'm like, hey, can you guys get this up top for me? It's really nice. And they keep it really clean in there too. So
Yeah. And it's hard. I mean, that's customer service now is hard to, or good customer service is hard to come by sometimes. So I love hearing that.
On the customer service topic, because we are getting to the holiday season, please be nice to your cashiers.
Oh,
They have to work too. We
Yes.
chose to go out there. Just be nice to your cashiers.
Yeah.
They can't determine how long the lines are and everything else. So please, anybody, just be nice to your customer service people this holiday season. All the time, actually, but specifically holiday season.
Yes. That's a great PSA. I love that. Oh, no, thank you, Erica. Okay. Your golden nugget of wisdom. What's the best, which you already left some advice earlier, but having summed up all of these things and into our conversation, what is your best possible advice that you could leave to the viewers today?
I would say if you're looking to start a new business, I know there's some things that are trendy that we see pop up a lot. Boom, 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 boom. Try to stay away from that as much as possible. But hear me out. If you can take that trend and make it something that is for yourself, and it's like more of a niche, because you'll see like there's certain things that will just go and then,
Yes.
and then fall down really fast.
Yes. Tickle Me
and-
Elmos, although they are coming back. That
Tickle Me Elmo. I mean, no, swear. Tickle Me
40
Elmos.
years ago.
Yeah, like,
30 years ago, there was a Tickle Me Elmo phenomenon.
and look, there's nothing
Furbies.
there's nothing wrong with getting on a trend, but if you're trying to use it as that business model, there's no way you're going to be able to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially if you're finding that trend at the peak of the trend.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're
that's good.
because all of a sudden you're seeing it all over your feed, right? And you're like, dang. For instance,
Yeah.
freeze-dried candy, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, freeze-dried candy's everywhere right now.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Well, okay, well, why can't we do that too? Because we were already doing the food. You know what I mean? And then so we were doing that, and now it's like, let's go back to our food and stuff like that. Because one, there's going to be a lot of overwhelming information that's coming out during these trends, right? And it's not always going to be right because you're not doing a lot of, people might just do base research, right?
Yeah.
And like look at stuff.
The algorithm research.
Exactly.
What's showing up in my feed.
And there are some companies that'll play into this, Amazon, that likes to, that's like, hey,
Yeah.
everybody's getting on this one thing.
Yeah.
We're going to make kits for it now. And now everybody's getting on this thing. And now everybody's overwhelming this one little market. And now you're feeling crushed.
Right.
Because you felt like you were, and not saying that you weren't, but you felt like you were going to be the only one doing it. And now you kind of became very protective over your baby, right? 'Cause
Right.
Your business becomes your baby. At some
Yes.
point, you're nurturing it. You want it to
Yes.
grow and flourish. And you're like, well, dang, why is everybody doing this now? And it's because you're hitting it on all of these trends. So pretty much that would be my biggest takeaway because they will only last for so long. We see it happen with makeup and food. And I mean, Dubai chocolate was around for how long? And it was like $20 for a little tiny bar.
Yes.
Now it's been around for a couple of months. You can get a bar for like $5.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just kind of where you need to find yourself to make yourself be not a hobby and it be a business.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good. A more sustainable business model that's going to kind of outlast the trends.
Yeah, of course.
I love that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. So this is the spot now to kind of stake your claim in the ground, claim your gold. How can we stay in contact with you if our viewers wanted to buy or purchase or invest something into your business? Where could they go? Like tell us your website. Are you on socials?
So we're on every social pretty much that you can think of. Everything will be Freeze-Ums, FREEZE -UMS.
Okay.
And then you can also find us on our website, which is www.freezeums.com.
Okay.
And the shipping and everything will be adjusted on there.
Okay.
And then if you order so many bags, you get a mystery free bag. So you can get fruit or candy.
Okay.
We try to kind of keep it to whatever your order is.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is too, is as she was saying, we do donation. So if you are a business that is doing like a raffle or something for parties, please reach out. We do specialized gift baskets per event.
Okay. Like I said, you've donated to the Pooch Playoffs bags before. So that was just amazing.
We just had a donation basket for the Paradise Bass Club here.
Oh,
And
okay.
it was like, when we gave it to him, we gave him soups, coffee, and fruit.
Yeah.
And then one bag of candy because everybody has to have candy.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
In the basket, and he said the same thing. He's like, this one looks different from the ones you guys go. We go, no, we specialize them to each event because we want everyone to feel
That's very
special,
thoughtful.
when they get these baskets. So.
Okay, so and do you have a way, like email on your website, like if they were to reach out, a contact form or something?
Oh, yes.
For people?
So you can reach us on our website or you can email us at freezumsllc@gmail.com.
Okay. Awesome. Oh my gosh. I am so glad. Thank you so much for being
Thank you
here.
for having me.
And thank you for my goodies.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
wait. I as much as I want some of this coffee right now, I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow morning because I'm an old person now. I'm 40 years old.
Yeah, and that's going to be a little bit stronger because it's cold brewed. So
I know it.
Yeah. So I think you're going to like it though.
Yes. Oh, well, we're so grateful for having you on the
Thank
Hearts
you for
of Gold
having
podcast.
me.
And yes, I make sure that you like and subscribe to this podcast. Share this episode with all the people that you know. And Erica, thank you so much for having a heart of gold.
Thank you for having us. And, thank you for letting me showcase what we do for the community. My husband and I we love it. We love doing it and we love being here. So thank you.
Thank you. Oh, yay.
guys are off and running until you told me to pause or something.
Oh, okay.
I think at a real podcast studio,
This is a real
the camera thing.
Sorry, because the phone just went off. Is that mine?
I'm so sorry.
Pause.
I like to tell the TV.
Oh, the TV. That's what it is. Okay. That's all he
Well,
watches.
yeah, if you need me to give you like a good like cut clip, bro, I got you. You just gotta let me know. Be like, this is what we're gonna use for the little shorts. Like,
Yes, yes. I love it.
process of which we're doing it. Of which we're doing it. So
I know. I hit this thing all the time.
get out of my way. No, sorry.
Sunboist cookies light up my day. Hang on. Cut that part. Sorry, James. Sorry, James.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
You know,
Nine,
I'm gonna get you one of those thingies.
8.
What are those direct things?
Chick chick.
Yeah.
And scene.